Hi everybody, it is fall. Now it's my favorite time of the year and I love using a berry lip in the fall. I created this perfect fall makeup look with my beautiful model Jesiree. I did a beautiful berry lip. The rest of the face was just really natural, luminous skin, a little bit of a flick on the eye with a black eyeliner, lots of flirty lashes, and I partnered up with Bobbi Brown in this video, and I used a lot of beautiful Bobbi Brown products, which I'm a huge fan of. And if you want to see the look I created, keep on watching. Hi Jesiree.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here today, for doing a makeup tutorial with me. I'm going to do a fall look. And the first product I'm using is a Bobbi Brown. It's the Skin Foundation Stick. And I love this foundation because you can really achieve like super flawless, natural looking skin. So the way how I start with this foundation, because I like it to be first warmed up on your skin, I like to put it on my hand first to kind of warm it up. And then I use a foundation brush. This one here is by Bobbi Brown as well. And then I just like dip my foundation brush into the foundation and then I apply it with my brush. And what I love about this foundation stick is really that it's like so you can achieve this super seamless, flawless skin, but it still looks really natural. You can actually use it as a concealer, and if you choose a darker shade, you can also use this for contouring, which is super cool. And it's really great, obviously, to cover. So as a foundation, it's really great. Another thing I like to do with the Skin Foundation Stick is actually take a shade lighter. This one here is Warm Natural. And just to bring out a little bit of the high points of your face, meaning like your under eye area, even the bridge of your nose, a little bit here, your forehead, and your chin area, just to like brighten that area, I use a shade lighter and then just apply that with my beauty blender as well. Okay, so for the brows, I'm going to use my brow palette by Anastasia. I'm going to use the soft brown. Sorry, this one is a little bit beaten up, but these two shades I'm going to mix together. The reason why I like to use the brow powder is because it just adds a little bit of color to the brow, and it almost creates a shadow below the hair, and it just gives a little bit more texture to the brow. All right, so I'm using my Bobbi Brown Mahogany eyebrow pencil. I really like this pencil because the formulation is really nice. It's really waxy, and you can actually apply your brows in a really kind of quick way, and the color is just really perfect as well. So I'm just gonna go over what I did earlier with my brow powder, and I'm just gonna mimic the arch a little bit more. And I'm also going to elongate her brow just a bit more. Lastly, I'm also going to apply a little bit of the brow gel by Anastasia, just to keep your brows in place. You have such amazing brows. Just to kind of like gel them down so they stay put all day. All right, so we're gonna move right into your eye makeup. The first product I'm using is this Bobbi Brown Cream Eyeshadow. This color here is just made for you. The color is Taupe. And I love these pencil sticks because they really are childproof, I call them. You can just, I mean, anybody can use them. You use them directly out of the bullet. I like to apply them directly on your upper eyelid. Don't go up too far. I kind of stop in the crease, you know, and then I go in with a clean blending brush. I use something like this here. This is a Bobbi Brown eye brush, and then I just kind of buff it into your eye. And I also want to mention then that this eye makeup look is really easy because the whole focus on this makeup look is on your lips. So I just want a very kind of simple eye makeup that everybody can do, and you can just kind of like see the eye makeup, but it's there, but it's really not there, if that makes any sense. Open. I'm going to do the same thing on the lower lashes. I'm going to go directly out of my bullet and I apply this cream shadow stick, and kind of in a thick way. So don't apply it too thin. And then I can even use my finger and just create that natural shadow you already have underneath your eye. I'm just going to create that with that stick and just really apply it in a more editorial way where it's not like a perfect line, it's a little bit thicker. So the next product is a Bobbi Brown highlighter, and this one is called Sunkissed Glow. And I love this color. It's like the perfect gold. And again, super easy application. I'm just going to use a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush. You can even use your finger if you want to. Use the brush and apply it just kind of like in the middle of the eye. So not all over, because if you just apply it kind of in the center, it just gives this perfect highlight when you open up the eye. So it just gives more dimension to the eye. Once it's applied, I like to go in with my 217 brush by MAC and just blend it a little bit. I also like to use this product in the inner corners of your eyes. I use a thinner brush. This one here is by Makeup Forever. And I'm just gonna highlight the inside of your eye right here, and it just gives a beautiful highlight. And you can even, if you want to, use it a little bit underneath your brow bone. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown mascara, and I'm going to do a few coats. So I start by applying it really close to the lash line and pull it up. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to just use my Smashbox brush, and I'm going to paint on your lower lashes by going in with my brush. And this way it just gives me a more defined application. I can really control how I paint the lashes on. The next product I'm using is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Gel Eyeliner. This one is black ink. Now this is a gel-based eyeliner, and I am absolutely crazy about this eyeliner because it is so easy to use. I'm using it on my Bobbi Brown eyeliner brush, and it actually is really long wearing. It really lasts up to 12 hours, which I really love. So if you are going, if you have a really super long day, or you're going to a party or a wedding, this really doesn't smudge, and it just really lasts. The way how I'm applying this eyeliner is super thin, like really, really thin, as thin as you can, closest to the lash line. Just honestly, just a little bit of a line right there. And then I focus on the outer corner, and I like to have just a slight wing, so just like lift it up, but it's not like a super wingy look. You just like see the eyeliner, it's there, but it's not there. I don't want like a thick eyeliner look, because this eye makeup is supposed to be super natural. So I'm just winging it upwards. And if you need to, just like go from the outer corner inwards to create that really nice little wing effect. All right, so to make this eye makeup just a little bit more sophisticated, I'm gonna bring in my Ardell Faux Mink lashes in 813. Now, I did say that I want a very natural eye makeup, and it still is super natural. And believe it or not, when you apply a strip of lashes, if you do find the right shape for your eye, you can make them look like nobody will be able to tell that you're wearing a strip. So I'm going to use these on you off camera, and then I come back and show you what this looks like. I put the lashes on off camera. They look so pretty on you, super natural. Now what happens a lot of times when you use a full strip is your eyeliner you applied earlier just is, you just have to go over it a little bit more, because sometimes it hides the eyeliner you've applied, and also the strip needs to be darkened. So I'm going to go back in with my Bobbi Brown eyeliner and just try to darken the strip and perfect the eyeliner a little bit more. For concealer, I'm using my Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Concealer in the shade Beige. I love these concealers. They're so creamy, And this is a little bit of a lighter color, but it will just give you a really nice highlight and it will brighten up your under eye area. So let's use that just a little bit on the bridge of your nose. And also use it a little bit right in your forehead and a little bit right in here. And I'll use it just a little bit on your cupid's bow for brightening. Now to blend this, I like using my beauty blender. I like to use the smaller part of the beauty blender and I just buff it into the skin. And I also like to go in with like a dome brush, especially when you get closer up to the eyes, because it just kind of blends the eye makeup and the concealer together perfectly. Okay, so for powder, I really like this Bobbi Brown Pale Yellow in shade 1. It has a lot of yellow in it and it works perfect for underneath your eye area. It just really brightens. I'm going to use it right underneath your eyes. And to set that concealer we just applied, we'll set everything perfectly. And then I'm going to go in with a different shade. This one is in shade number 6, Warm Natural. And I'm going to do that just in your T-zone. And I like this powder because it really is super sheer and it doesn't look like you're wearing powder. It just really mattifies your skin without looking super powdery. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna use the Victoria Beckham bronzer. This is from her first collection. This is the darker shade. She just came out with a new collection and the bronzer is a little bit lighter, but I like this one because this is the perfect shade for you. And I'm applying it with my Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. And this is not a contour. This is really just to bring more dimension into your face and not to make your face, because we have everything the same color. So we just want to like add a little bit more color to your face. After applying the bronzer, I'm going to come in with my blush. This here is in number 2, Tawny. And I love this shade because sometimes I really like to kind of match the blush with the same, in the same color range than your lips. So this is like a beautiful kind of like berry color. And if you use a fluffy brush, like this one is my favorite blush brush by Bobbi Brown, you just apply it in like really light little strokes and it just gives you like that flushed look. Alright, so I'm going to bring in the same highlighter we used earlier on your eyes. Here, this one by Bobbi Brown in Sunkissed Glow. And again, it's like this perfect golden color. It matches your skin so perfectly. And I really love these highlighters because they're just so ultra smooth. I just want to come in with this highlighter and just add a little bit more highlight to your face, and it just gives it this like beautiful glow to your skin. And I'm just doing that on the upper cheekbone. And you can even bring this highlighter just a little bit down on the bridge of your nose. And you can even just use a smudger brush and just bring that right here. It gives a beautiful highlight to your lip. And you can again use that on the bridge of your nose. And you can bring it a little bit right underneath your brow bone. The last product we're gonna apply is lipstick. I love these lipsticks. I use them all the time on red carpet. This here is the Luxe lip color in Red Berry. Perfect shade for fall. I love a berry lip. Nothing more beautiful than a berry lip in the fall. I love the consistency of these lipsticks. They're super smooth and they have really, really good pigments. So if you see, I'm just applying one stroke and it's super rich looking. So I'm gonna just go directly out of my bullet by applying this. And then I go in with a lip liner and a lip brush to define her lips. So you can kind of press your lips together. And then I go in with my Bobbi Brown lip brush. And then you can even, like, what I love about these lipsticks is that you really can, you know, make them into a very full lip, or you can blot them with a tissue paper and make them look into a stain. I want to do a little bit more of a dramatic lip, so I'm going to probably go over a couple of more times. But if you just want a natural lip, you can like stop right here and blot and literally have a lip stain. Really, really beautiful as a lip stain as well. All right, so I'm going to go in with my lip liner here. This one is here by MAC in Nightingale. I'm a huge fan of lip liners, close your lips, because they just really help create a perfect shape for your lip. And especially when you're using a darker shade, you want to apply a lip liner because it helps from bleeding out your lipstick into your skin, and it just kind of like puts everything into place. I like to focus on your bow right here. Just maybe make that a little bit more defined. And then I go downwards. All right, so I finished your lipstick. This is just a perfect berry lip on you. I love this shade on you, and I love this look for fall. I hope you like it.
I love it.